Well, hi guys. Basically, my presentation today is not really common, and I hope that you will enjoy it. Uh, the topic is like blockchain interoperability for different industries on an example of integrating non-fungible tokens. I hope you guys know what is NFTs. Can you raise the hand who basically see something that you already seen before? Cool. Can you hold your hand if you are still holding the NFT? All right, so basically you know these feelings. Once you bought an NFT, it gets some value and then it disappears. Like 99% of this case disappears for the NFT holders, right? This is also well-known NFTs which exist in our world. Gaming NFTs, I think that it could bring more value than the previous one because, for example, in game, you will have some additional I don't know, you can buy the NFT, for example, some weapon that gives you some power and you will become stronger. Another case is the tickets for the concerts could be done in a way of NFT. Basically, we will propose it to Stellar for the next Meridian and hope that they will apply for it. And another example is the fun tokens of, for example, if you are a football club fan, yeah, this football club could issue fund tokens, and you could support your club with like buying those tokens and holding them. This was an example of NFTs which is existing right now. There are two ideas that I would like to share with you guys. This is really something new, and basically this is the first time we are presenting them. Those two cases, one of them about the green energy, how we think we could implement NFTs to the green energy, and another one about the logistics company that also want to implement NFTs to their facilities. This is the guy, basically, I wanted to show it's not him, but he was thinking a lot how to implement blockchain technology in completely undigital industries. Just a quick intro. For example, if you have been to 1,000 countries, or if you have been to Cyprus, because like ArmenoTech is the Cyprus-based company. So you might seen tanks on the roofs, which is heating water by the sun influence. So this is how basically people save on heating the water. And we were thinking, like our CEO, Vladimir, he was thinking a lot on how to leverage and how to implement blockchain technology into and benefit from the solar power. And then, like, this idea has burned. We call it green energy community. As you can see, there is like 3 entities. I know that basically the slide is quite hard to understand, but I will try to explain. We've got three entities participating in this ecosystem. We've got property owners who got roofs. We've got solar panels producers, and we've got like crypto enthusiasts, which is, interested in gain some profit on buying and selling tokens. What are we doing right now? We are creating an NFT which stands for roof, which stands for space which is on the roofs, right? For example, you've got 20 square meters on your roof, and you've got 20 NFTs which could be used to set up the solar panels there. And we've got the sun energy, right? Once solar panels produce the energy, you could also farm tokens from this energy and pay for the NFTs that you rent or you bought from the house owners. Those house owners could use those tokens, which you paid to them, through the partner network. For example, they could charge a car and do like any other activities. It depends on the partners who will participate in this network, right? And crypto enthusiasts simply provides liquidity for it. Why I think this case would be useful? Because we already know that a few cities in Europe already made a statement that they will not allow any other cars except of electric to enter the city. So that means that those citizens who live in this city, they basically need to use electric cars only. They have to charge them somehow. And we think that it would be really good case for them to use like those NFTs and to receive advantage of using tokens, because like the token might grow, the token price might grow, it might down, but anyway, this is something that could bring value to the local economy as well. This is one case. Another one is the use case for logistic company. This is the real case. If the first one was just a concept, this one we are developing right now. We got a request from the German-based logistic company. What they basically ask us to do, this is like also the really big scheme, but I will try to explain. Logistic company got a lot of representatives, a lot of counterparties. It's like local, regional, and country levels. So they have a lot of transactions, a lot of settlements between them. And the pain was like it's would take too long for pay to anyone, and it's really expensive. So they asked us, maybe you could implement for us the stable coins that could substitute fiat, and we could do the settlements in the stable coins. So we said like, okay, sure, we can do that. But what we've done, we basically went for the extra mile, and we proposed them to implement NFTs to the transportation and to the storage. Basically, we took really simple and like the concept that already exists. It's the Uber concept, when everyone who has a car could become a driver. So in this concept, everyone who has a van or any kind of other vehicle could become a delivery guy, or everyone who has a storage, for example, a garage, could become a storage for this company. They simply connect into the system. We're creating NFT for the space in a car, or for example, in a storage. Logistic company sees those free spaces and simply pays for those NFTs to the storage and the transportation owners. This is how basically we think we could create an impact to the also the local economy, because when Uber came to market, it become like the drives become really cheap, like that become like more efficient for the end users as a taxi. The same here, so the transportation costs will become less, and the competition will grow, so that will do the really good impact on the local economy as well. I will skip some slides here because I'm really run out of time. So the main idea here is that we want to implement blockchain technology and leverage on this interoperability by implementing it to completely non-digital companies, which is quite challenging, of course, but we think that this is the future, and we think that this is something that will take place in the nearest 5 years. So I think that this is still something genius. Right, and basically the last case that I want to show to you guys, That's already implemented case. It's not connected to NFTs, but this is something that we already have in place. ArmenoTech, as I said, a technological company who helps other companies to connect to the Stellar network and leverage on other companies, for example, license or some software facilities as well. So basically what we did in this case, we had two companies, one hold European license for money remittance, and another one has a product, has a customer base, but doesn't have a license. So we connect them together, we connect them to the Stellar network, now they're growing together, and like benefit from taking partnership between them. So that's the case, and basically that's it. Maybe you got any questions? Okay, thank you very much. No questions, right?
Maybe I do. You mentioned earlier, I love all the use cases around green energy. You mentioned earlier in the presentation about NFTs for concerts. I'm a big music lover. And is there a use case to solve the scalping problem? Like people reselling concert tickets for like
No, it's not
price?
the reselling. It's something that you can keep and like say, oh, I visited this Hans Zimmer concert. Like, so yeah. So paper ticket you could lost it or you could damage, but NFT will be NFT like for a long time.
Like a collectible. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.